bunnies are procreating. Frosted Flakes. They're more than good. They're... Damon! Can we start backwards? The second episode of the two-part finale. What the heck? Castiel is apparently God now, or, you know, a god-like figure, as close to God as there is Castiel. But he's kind of evil. Sam going into his own mind and confronting the other versions of himself, I thought was a little anticlimactic. I thought it was cool, though, the intro to the Sam Who Remembers Hell, where he's in Bobby's kitchen and there's all the candles and he's all creepily sitting at the table. Of course, soulless Sam is kind of awesome. I liked that, but the aftermath of it was kind of like, meh. Was anyone else wondering how Sam got there at the end and he was zombie walking inside and then just kind of seemed totally normal and tried to take out Cass? That was weird. Raphael flipping exploded. That was kind of cool. Balthazar ended up being kind of pointless and he's gone, so that's good. Crowley's still alive, thank God. I feel like the Winchesters and Bobby are gonna end up aligning themselves with Crowley in order to take out Cass, and they're gonna have to decide like who the lesser of two evils is. Ellie being a demon and having a relationship with Bobby was kind of out of left field. I liked her though. I was confused because they followed her cell phone ringing to her body in the alley. I was wondering why she didn't just pick it up. Obviously not call the hospital, she's a flipping demon, but call, you know, Bobby. I really liked the girl that was with Sam, and my first thought, because I liked her, my first thought was, okay, she's either A, gonna die horribly, or B, evil. Not necessarily in that order. I liked that twist about how Sam had just let her die when he had no soul. I love that they finally took someone hostage. How many demons could have gotten Sam and Dean if they'd just taken Bobby all those years? And finally they took Lisa and Ben. I was like, thank you. Goodness gracious, it took Crowley to do, Crowley's BA. I found myself agreeing with Sam on the whole Lisa and Ben memory thing, and I actually was more intrigued by Sam's storyline than Dean's, which is weird for me because Dean's my favorite. There's always an eclipse. Every apocalyptic thing, there's always an eclipse. Just like every gangster movie, there's always a briefcase. Ben Edlund is a major part of, I shouldn't say that, he's not, I don't know how much of a role he has, but he's part of the show right now. Ben Edlund worked on Angel. There was a couple things in this episode that were kind of straight from Angel. One being he erased Lisa and Ben's memory of him. Angel did that to erase Connor from everyone's memory. And I understand in Supernatural everybody remembers them. They just don't remember Dean. My mind still would have went there, but it wouldn't have went there as much if it wasn't paired with Sam inside of his own mind in a coma-like state, facing the evil side of him and the one who went to hell. Because Angel did that. He went into his own mind and faced himself along with Angelus and then combined back together and woke back up. I feel like the stuff they did to Back to the Future is like a tribute to Back to the Future. And it's good and I love it. This was like a rip-off. On a purely whether or not I was entertained level, the first hour, not really at all. There was a lot of storyline being revealed and I just didn't, it was just slow and I didn't like it. The second hour was kind of awesome entertainment value-wise, as far as, sounds like I'm going into labor, but that was just me being excited and scared for what was going to happen. So it did keep me entertained and moved really quickly and covered a lot of ground, but at the same time, it covered a lot of recent ground. I'm curious what you guys think about the whole Castiel pretty much turning against them thing. I'm excited that Misha Collins is going to play a bigger role next year because I kind of think he is one of the best things the show has going for them. As Cass, like, is he likable? Not as Cass. I mean, he still is, but he's all sorts of different. This is by far my least favorite finale. And they're really great at premieres and finales, and this was just like, to go from last year's season finale that was so emotionally charged, you're like freaking out, to just being meh. So all in all, I wish them the best next season. I'm definitely going to continue to watch because Dean is in my top 5. He's one of my favorite characters of all time. And again, I love Misha Collins, and I would like to see what the show is like with him as a bigger player. What do you think the storyline is going to be? What is Sam and Dean's relevance to what's going on with Cass? I mean, now he really has no reason to keep them alive, right? So they have to come up with something. The two main characters have pretty much lost all significance. Is Sam now powerful? Like, I don't know. What do you think's gonna happen? What do you think's gonna be the draw? It looks like my fingers aren't connected to my body. Where do you think they're gonna go from here? Do you care? Are you gonna continue to watch? Let me know what your thoughts are, and Asante. Oh, that was no, it's okay. It's the milk. Damon. See?